Hey there, folks, it's Salva here, only for my friends. Today, I've come to Ciclesxtrem Vall to talk to you about the 2025 Orbea Orca lineup. I'll also be showcasing and breaking down the components of the entry-level model in the range, this one right here, the M30. For 2025, Orbea Orca sticks with a continuity model. The frame underwent a major overhaul in 2024, and this year, they've focused on updating some components and finishes. About a year ago, I published a video on the channel diving into the 2024 Orbea Orca. You'll find additional details there that complement this video. I'll leave a card up here and a link in the video description if you want to check it out. In that video, I covered the geometry updates, distances, angles, and the overall frame design. The 2024 redesign aimed to reduce the bike's weight as much as possible without compromising performance. No sacrifices in stiffness, responsiveness, or power transfer efficiency. Otherwise, you'd end up with a lighter frame, but some of the pedaling force wouldn't reach the wheel, meaning less forward motion. In road cycling, lighter weight really shines on climbs, where speeds drop and every gram matters. On flats or at high speeds, factors like aerodynamics take precedence. The Orbea Orca frame is available in two types of carbon, OMER and the top-tier OMX. The OMX uses high modulus fibers, weighing in at 745 grams, while the OMER frame is 1030G at 285 grams difference. To put it another way, the OMX is 27.6% lighter than the OMER. While prepping this video, I checked out Orbea's website, and they've detailed how they've shaved weight off the frame. Let's take a look. Not a gram more a solid motto. It means they've avoided cutting weight in ways that could impact performance. They've reduced weight on the seat post clamp, the derriere hanger, and even optimized the carbon layup by reducing overlaps and edges to minimize resin usage. Other weight savings come from their proprietary components, like Aqua wheels and OC handlebars and stems, both made in-house by Orbea. The 2025 lineup consists of 5 models with OMER frames, 5 with OMX frames, and a replica model of the bike used by Team Lotto Destiny, or however you say it. You can also purchase frame sets separately. OMER frame for €3,000, OMX frame for €4,000, Team Replica frame for €4,250. Remember, these are MSRP prices, so you might find them lower depending on offers. Let's talk about the M30, the bike I have here. It's built with the OMER carbon frame and a 12 by 142 mm through axle at the rear. It comes in 3 finish options and is available in 7 sizes, from 47 to 60. While you can't customize the finish through the Mio My Orbea program for this model, you can swap out some components, some at no extra cost, others for a small fee. The fork is OMER carbon with a 12 by 100 mm through axle. It's equipped with the Shimano 105 mechanical group set. The brakes are hydraulic discs, tagged R7170, paired with our 7120 shifters. For the drivetrain, you can choose between two chainring setups, 30 for 50T or 3650 to T, and 2 cassette options 1130 for T or 1136T, all at no extra cost. You can also add a 4 power meter for €250. The wheels are Oquo 700C with a 19mm internal width, wrapped in Vittoria Zafiro Pro 5 tires, 28mm wide. The handlebar and stem are OC Performance, and the stem includes a Garmin mount. The seat post is carbon, and the saddle is a Physic Alianti R5, which, honestly, I'd swap out immediately for one recommended by your bike fitter or one you're comfortable with, no matter how long you ride. That's the M30, now let's move up the range. M30i for €800 more. It upgrades to the Shimano 105D to electronic group set. M35i, MSRP of €4,400. From this point on, all models can be customized. This means you'll be able to choose from an endless array of finish combinations, including the frame, fork, and logos. In short, you can tailor a model to your personal taste. The main difference, aside from the electronic group set, is that this model now features Oquo Performance or P35 Team Carbon wheels with a 35mm rim profile. M20i Team and M30i LTD Power both at the same price point. The M20i model, in addition to the previously mentioned carbon wheels, features the complete Shimano Ultegra D to electronic grow upset. T also upgrades the handlebar to the OC Road Performance or P21 and the stem to the P10. At the same price, you have the M30i LTD model, which, instead of featuring the Ultegra D2, retains the 105D to group set. However, it upgrades to the OMX carbon frame, which is the top of the range. Additionally, the wheels are also upgraded from the Team wheels to the LTD wheels with a 45mm rim profile. In other words, these are higher quality wheels. This model also includes the 4 power meter. Slightly above these two models, you'll find the M21 Team Power, which is the best equipped model featuring the OMR frame. T comes with the complete SRAM Force Axis group set, including the brakes and a power meter dubbed crankset. From this point onward, all models will feature the LTD carbon wheels without exception. Starting with the model priced at around €7,000, the M20i LTD Power. This model features the complete Shimano Ultegra D to group set, a 4 power meter, and 45mm profile wheels. T also comes equipped with an P11 handlebar and stem, an OC Performance carbon seat post, and a Physic Vento saddle with carbon rails. And now we've reached the podium. In third place, we have the M21 LTD, with a retail price slightly over €8,000. This model features the SRAM Force Axis group set, a power meter dubbed crankset, 45mm profile wheels, an integrated Vision Metron carbon handlebar, and the same seat post and saddle as the previous model. In second place, with a retail price of €11,000, are the M11 LTD Power and the M10i LTD Power models. The M11 LTD Power is equipped with the complete SRAM Red Axis group set, a power meter dubbed crankset, an integrated Vision Metron carbon handlebar, and 35mm profile wheels. The difference between this model and the M10i LTD Power, which shares the same price, is that the latter comes with the complete Shimano Dura Ace electronic group set, including a power meter, And in first place, though it's fair to say it's in a league of its own, is the replica model of the professional Lotto team bike. This model is truly reserved for the most discerning road cyclists. That wraps up this overview of the 2025 Orbea Orca range, available at Ciclesxtrem Vall d'Alba. As mentioned earlier, I've included the shop's contact info in the video description. And remember, always ride to enjoy yourself. See you out there on the trail, champ.